Alrighty, we're going to start by taking a look at our DMR from this week. You have your quiz today that is going to unlock to you at 12:15. Remember today's is for a grade, okay? So if you have a question about any of the skills, now is the time to ask. All right, look at the graph below. What is the difference between the highest and lowest average temperatures? When I look at the title of my graph, it is about average temperatures. So I know I'm looking for the highest, and because I know how to read graphs, I know that that is going to be the tallest. And I'm looking for the lowest, and because I know how to read graphs, I know that's going to be the shortest, okay? So now I'm going to take a look at the highest temperature, and that's over here at the 80 line. So 80 degrees, difference is a subtraction word. And my January is my lowest, and that is at 50 degrees. So 80 subtract 50 is equal to 30 degrees Fahrenheit. The first response is your correct answer. Levin, a question.
What's the difference between Celsius and Fahrenheit?
They are two different ways to measure, kind of like you can measure on a ruler with centimeters or inches. There are just different countries and different purposes for temperatures. And so Fahrenheit and Celsius are two different ways to do that.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Alrighty, let's take a look at our second one. Use less than, greater than, or equal to compare. We're going to look at the denominators. There is an 8 here. That means the whole has 8 pieces. There's a 3 here. That means the whole has 3 pieces. I know if I am sharing something like the delicious pizza that I am going to eat this evening, I would much rather have 2/3 of that pizza than I would of 2/8, because that is a bigger piece. The smaller the denominator, the larger the piece. So the symbol that you should have selected is 2/8 is less than 2/3. Excuse me. Okay. Questions on that one? All righty, let's take a look then at our next one. We have, if the dividend is divided by the divisor, what is the quotient? Draw the buckets if needed. I have 5. I'm dividing by 5. So I'm going to draw 5 buckets. 3, 4, 5. I draw these buckets so I can understand that I can create larger groups. If I count by 5s, that's going to take me a super long time to get there. So I'm going to count by 10s first. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so I had 95. I just put 50 into the buckets. So I have 45 left. I know my 5 facts really well, so I know that 9 times 5 is equal to 45. So I can multiply to figure out that I need 9 more. 10 plus 9 is equal to 19. So your answer is equal to 19. Miss Sousa, how do you know? I'm so glad you asked, children. Allow me to explain how I know. I have 5 groups of 19. Let's add it up and see if it equals 95. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. Carry my 4, put down my 5 ones. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 95 it is. Yep. 5 groups of 19. Okay. Miss Sousa, what if I don't want to do all that work? Great question. 1, get over it. 2, use a different strategy. Let's count by 5s until we get to 95. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Look how many times I counted. 19. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Many ways to solve that. Okay, many, many, many ways. They will all get you the same answer of 19. 11, a question.
I got confused until I used the strategy. I got confused until I used the strategy that you did, adding 5 groups to 19.
That strategy made sense to you, or that strategy is confusing to you?
That strategy makes sense to me.
Gotcha. Yep, math is about strategy. Our brains are all different, so we need different ways to make sense of things. All right, let's take a look at our next one with our clocks. Look at the analog clock below. That's a vocab word, analog. What time is it? I see my hour hand. It is past the 8. It is not yet to the 9, so it is in the 8 o'clock hour. I'm going to get rid of the 9 hours because we know we haven't touched the 9 yet. I'm going to look at my minute hand. My minute hand is at 5, 10, 15, 20, plus one little hop, that is 21. So 9:21, or 8:21 is your correct answer. Questions on that one? No? Alrighty then. Again, how much is this in dollars and cents? We have a $5 bill. We have a $1 bill. I think it might be $6, but that's a lot of coins down there. So I might have to make a dollar with coins. Let's find out. I have 1 dime, so that's 10. 2 dimes is 20. 3 dimes is 30. 4 dimes is 40. Okay, so I'm going to write 40 cents over here to keep track of that. Now I'm going to move on to my nickels. I've got 5 cents. 2 nickels is 10 cents. 3 nickels is 15 cents. 4 nickels is 20 cents. Okay, so now I've added 20 more cents. Now I'm going to add my pennies. I've got 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents. Okay. So my dimes equal 40. My nickels equal 20. My pennies equal 5. That's going to give me 5 pennies and 6 dimes, which is 65 cents. So my total answer with the dollar sign, with the decimal, is $6.65. Dollar is in the question. Cent is in the question. We use our dollar sign for dollars. We use our decimal point for cents. Okay. Any questions on this? All right. Your DMR will unlock to you today at 12:15 for your test. Make sure you are ready to rock and roll. All right, kiddos, go ahead and click refresh on that feed, please, and click on telling time to the nearest minute. Okay, telling time to the nearest minute. All right. We are going to complete slides 1 through 5 together. You are going to complete slides 7 through 13 for a grade. Okay. Let's click on that add response if you have not already done so. And it says, slide 1, we have a clock here. Someone, that someone is Mr. McKinney, has drawn in the hour hand and the minute hand. We're going to take a look at how he has done that, because that is the focus of our lesson today, is drawing the hands where they need to be. Okay, so please take a look, watch, and think. because you will be doing.
I want you to try to create the time on the clock by drawing the lines yourself. For these examples, we will make our hour hand red and our minute hand blue. The time says 4:15. Let's start with our hour hand. The hour hand should be pointing close to the 4. It's only 15 minutes after 4 o'clock, so it's probably not going to be too far after. It might be hard to draw a straight line. As you can see, I had to redraw mine, so just try your best. Our minute hand is longer, and it will be in blue. Again, the time says 4:15. So if we count by fives, from the top we start with 0, 5, 10, 15. So our minute hand should be exactly on the 3. And there we go. Our time now says 4:15.
Okay, so that's what we're going to work on today, okay, is drawing in those hour hands. Let's take a look at slide 2 together. We're given a digital time here of 5:30, okay? Now, one thing that Mr. McKinney hinted on that I want you to be aware of is you guys know that our clock is not always pointing directly at the clock, okay? So that's not pointing, or the clock, I apologize, directly at the hour. Sometimes our hour hand is like in the middle, or like yesterday on the Kahoot, it was like super, super, super close to the next number, but it wasn't quite there, okay? That's what we're going to take a look at focusing on today and making sure that we're showing a clock the way that it would actually appear, okay? So let's take a look at 5:30 and let's think about what this means. We know that 30 means we are halfway to the next hour. So our hour hand should be halfway to the next hour, okay? So let's take our minute hand or our hour hand and let's draw from the center and go for about the middle of 5 to 6. Sometimes I like to put a little dot where I want my arrow to point, and that helps me kind of imagine it a little bit better. Because we know that our hour hand is shorter, so we're not going to get it all the way to that edge, so it's kind of hard to see, okay? So go ahead and click right there and draw in your hour hand so it's halfway between the 5 and 6. Okay, now let's take about our minute hand. Our minute hand is a lot longer, and that is going to get a lot closer to the edge of the clock. So let's switch to blue. We've got a key over here, and it tells us our minute hand is blue. And we know that 30 is going to be right on the 6. We have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then 30 minutes, okay? So our minute hand is going to go all the way down and is going to point right at that 6. It's right at 30 minutes. We know if we're one off to the side either way, that's going to change the time by 1 minute, and we have 5:30 exactly. So we don't want to point to either of those tick marks. We'll be right on that 30, okay? I said slide 30. Sorry, Justin. All right. Any questions on how to draw the hand so far? Okay, I'm taking a look at your clocks. Looking pretty good, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and look at slide 3. Slide 3 is another practice. This time we're going to show 5:34. So we just showed 5:30. This time is going to look very similar, but we're going to practice getting to that individual minute marker. So we already again know our hour is 5, but the 30 tells us we're halfway to the next hour. So I'm going to go to the 5, and I'm going to put a dot about halfway to the 6. And then I'm going to draw my hour hand that is shorter, pointing at that halfway point between 5 and 6. So it's after 5, but it's not to the 6. Okay, so it's in that little halfway spot. Q looks great. Timothy, awesome. 11, hop back where we are. And Steve Rogers, not what we're doing right now, sir. Camille, your hour is blank. Let's get it drawn on there, please. Okay. All right, let's take a look at our minute hand. Before we were at 5:30, so we know it's going to be somewhere down here, but now we're at 34. So let's start at 30, and let's count on those 4 tick marks. 1, 32, 33, 34. So my minute hand is going to have to point right at that 34. So I like to draw a big fat dot, just like it's a number line, and draw my line, or my line for my minute hand directly at it, okay? Now, I am grading this as I shared with you today, so you are gonna have to be very, very, very accurate. If on a clock you move over even just this much, you're showing a different time. Okay, so I am showing you the strategy of drawing a dot so that I know that you know where the minute hand is supposed to be, and so that it's easier to get that arrow pointing right at it, okay? So that dot is gonna help you, 1, let me know that you have the correct answer, and 2, it's gonna help you be able to draw it more accurately, because there's a lot of little individual ticks in here, and we wanna make sure that we're right on time, okay? Right on time, pardon the joke. Ba-dum-tsh. All right, what questions can I answer about this right now? Okay. We are going to do a little bit of a review practice opportunity. So I'm going to keep my eyes on your screens, and you're going to go to slide 4. Okay, Timothy's there, Josh is there, Daniel Heyman's there, Aiden G is there. Thank you. Slide 4. Awesome. Okay. Josh joined in on slide 4. Camille, Justin, Elijah, waiting on you to be on slide 4. Thank you, Camille. Justin, go ahead and hop on slide 4. Levin, slide 4, sir. Levin, you're on the clock. Go to slide 4. You need to be on slide 4. I'm going to do the clock, not you. Thanks. Okay. With your teacher, here are the directions for what you are getting ready to do with me.
For this activity, I want your teacher to click the link and have this website
Oh, I thought he would keep talking in the background.
on their screen. They will click random times without showing the actual time, and you will need to write the time in this box. And then when they reveal the time, you will see if you were right or if you were wrong.
All right. So
your teacher may ask you to hold your...
There we go. I can't ask you to hold it up, but I can see your screens. Okay. So right now, this is what I am looking at. I'm looking at all of your screens, so I'll be able to see your answer on your whiteboard. Okay. And you are going to write the time that I am showing on the analog clock face digitally. Okay. So I'm going to create a time, and you're going to write it on your little whiteboard there. When I see most of you have written a time, I will click on show and see that it will show the time. That was 7:48. Okay. Wow, that's a very annoying noise. All right. So I'm getting ready to create a time. Please get ready to write the time. Ready? Let's do it this way. This would be fun. Senkyu, you're going to tell me when to stop. Okay. Ready?
Ready?
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, there you go. There is your time. Please go ahead on your whiteboard and write down that time. Count those minutes, those individual tick marks. Be careful. Josh has the hour correct already. Way to go, sir. Aiden G has the hour correct already.
I'm done.
Beautiful. Lovely. Steve Rogers has got the hour and the minute correct. Aiden G's got it. Justin's got it correct. Wonderful, wonderful. Go ahead and write that time, guys. Terrence, you got it? Yep. You got it, Steve. You got it, Levin. You got it, Daniel. You got it, Senkyu. Elijah, you have the hour. Good. Okay. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Here we go. Here's the time. 8:13. Wonderful. Let's say it is 8:13 a.m. Steve Rogers, what's an example of something someone might be doing at 8:13 a.m.?
Doing their Lexia.
Yeah, school connection. Lexia should be happening on Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. That tells me Steve knows it's the morning time. All right, here we go. Leah, you're going to tell me when to stop. Okay?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Stop.
All right, time has stopped. Go ahead and on your whiteboards, create that time.
Do you want us to raise the other?
That would probably make it easier for me, Levin, to see.
The first one?
Yeah, if you erase the first one, that's probably going to make it easier for me to see so that it's big enough that I can see with my old eyes. All right. All right. Yep. Okay. Senkyu's got that time down. Daniel's got that hour down. Steve's got it down. Senkyu, yes. Terrence, your hour is correct. Aiden G's got it. Justin, nice. Your hour is correct. Add that minute in there. Lovely. Okay. Justin, check those minutes, sir. You got your hour correct. Yes. All right. Time is being revealed in 3, 2, 1. 7:08. All right. Let's pretend it is 7:08 p.m. p.m. Morrow, what is something that someone might be doing at 7:08 p.m.? I heard your birds tweeting, but I need you to talk. What might someone be doing at 7:08 p.m.?
Wake up at school.
That would be a.m. They would be waking up in the a.m. for school. What about p.m., Maro? So it's when the sun is starting to set. What might someone be doing at 7:08 p.m.?
Eating.
Yeah, they might be eating some dinner. Okay, might be getting in some good grub. 7:08 p.m. All right, we're going to hide. Go ahead and erase your boards. Terrence, you're going to tell me when to stop. Okay? All right, here we go. Terrence is going to, oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Terrence is going to make me work my hand out. Ah, it's not working. Any day now, Terrence. Literally any day. We've gone 24 hours. All right, Terrence, you got to tell me to stop in the next 5 seconds or I'm going to choose a time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Time has stopped. All right. Time has stopped. Let's get on that minute there. Go ahead. All right. Write your times on your board. What time is it? What time to get loud? Yep. Senkyu, good job on your hour. Daniel, good job on your hour. Good, Leah. Steve, you got your hour and your minute. Levin, you got your hour and minute. Lovely. Aiden G, thank you for making that one big so I can see it. That's helpful. Yep. Terrence, you got your hour. Good. Timothy Black, go ahead and add that time in. Nice job. Nice job. Let's take another 5 seconds. Get your time. Get your time. We're going to click show in 3, 2, 1. Here's your time. 9:16. Okay. 9:16. We're at 15 right here. Plus one more hop. That is 16. 9:16. All right. It is 9:16 a.m., William. 9:16 a.m. What might someone be doing?
On Zoom.
On Zoom, because it's reading time. Come on and Zoom, come on and Zoom, come on and Zoom,
Somebody might be waking up.
They might be waking up. If it's Saturday, you might be waking up. That's true. That's very true. All righty. Daniel, you're going to tell me when to stop this time, okay?
Okay.
All right, Daniel, here we go. Oh, I got to hide the time. There we go. Okay.
Stop.
Stop, he says. All right, time has stopped. Time goes by. So slowly, slowly, time goes by. So slowly, slowly. Go ahead and write that time on your boards. What time is shown on the clock?
Done.
Done, she says. Yes, baby. It's gonna die. Okay, are you still working on your aliens assignment? All right, let me get you a pass so you can go grab your charger, okay? There you go, baby. Go show that to her, okay? And come back with it. And then if you need to plug it up underneath that counter, there's some plug ups, okay? All right. All right, that should be enough time. Here we go. We're gonna show the time. 9:08. Let me see how we did. We did well. Very nice. We did well. All right. I am going to ask for Aiden G. Aiden G, it is 9:08 p.m. What might someone be doing at 9:08 p.m.?
They will probably be on Zoom.
At p.m. would be after the sun has gone down.
Sleep.
Sleep. Sleep. That's right. They might be asleep.
I don't
Hopefully
go to
you are
bed till
asleep.
11.
Well, that's very silly, William, because you're a growing young boy and you need to get your rest. Ha 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 ha. All right, guys, here's what I'd like for you to do. You are getting ready to go into a breakout room with your partner, and you are going to take turns sharing your screen, showing the clock, and showing the time that you write, okay? So I'm going to model for you with William, all right? William, I want you to help me out. So William, I'm going to show you the clock, okay? You guys
Okay.
have this link right here, by the way, when you click on it. So I'm going to hit hide. Okay, William, I'm going to make a time, and I want you to write on your board what time I'm showing, okay?
Okay.
Right there. Okay, William, go ahead and write on your board what time you think that is. And I'm the one sharing my screen right now because I'm the one making the time, okay? William's going to tell me when he has his time written down. And William is going to be super, super, super careful with that tricky hour hand, man. He's really going to look at it carefully. William, let me know when you have your time written down. See how I'm being a patient partner right now? I'm hanging out and waiting because my partner needs time to work.
Okay, done.
All right, so now I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and now William's going to share his screen, and I'm going to see if he's correct. All right, William, go ahead and share your screen. Okay, William, you should have written 8. Oh, William, you got your hour right. Yes, you got your hour right, but look at the minute. Here, look. William, stop sharing your screen. See how I'm a partner and I have to communicate? Okay, William, look. It's actually 8:54. So look, we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and then look, William, 51, 52, 53, 54. See that? See how I was a good partner by teaching and explaining and not saying, oh my gosh, you got it wrong. Nope. Okay. Because guess what? I'm your teacher and you've all gotten things wrong before. Every single one of you. Isn't it great to have that knowledge? Okay. So we're going to teach each other and be patient. All right. Any questions about what you're going to do with your partner? Terrence, a question. You might have headphones plugged in, buddy. We can't hear you. Let me know. All right, then I don't know what's going on with your sound. You can put it in the chat. I can take it in the chat, okay? Levin, a question. I see you in the chat.
Actually, I thought it was 8:49 too.
You did? Yeah, so 8:49 would be a minute before the 10, because 10 times 5 is 50. All right, I'm going to set up your breakout rooms. You're going to take turns with your partner, going back and forth with the clock, okay? All righty, now that you've gotten some time to practice with your partners, we're going to talk about your independent task for today. You are going to complete slides 7 through 13, okay? Slides 7 through 13 are what you are going to complete. On slides 7 through 10, you are shown a clock and you are asked to draw the hour hand and the minute hand onto those clocks, okay? I want you to be very, 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 very careful and make sure that you are using a strategy that you get exactly where the dot is supposed to be, okay? It's very easy to get off. Look how tiny these are. It's very easy to get off by 1. So using that dot strategy is going to help you, okay? So slide 7, 8, 9, 10, you're drawing the hour and minute hands. On slides 11 and 12, you are circling or choosing the correct time. On slide 13, you are choosing the correct time. On slide 14, you are choosing the correct time. And then on slide 15, there is a telling time game that I would like for you to practice when you are done with your assignments, okay? All right.